Had to skip last Thursday, so this is our second whack at trying to beat Luigi's Mansion. So let's see how it goes. Let's see if we're online first, though. Because for a sec there, it didn't look like it. I like the music. The little creepy, you know what I mean? It even reminds me of Ghostbusters. Sorry, that's all I have to say about it. Everything about this game, Ghostbusters, Ghostbusters, Ghostbusters. I know. Okay, I'm definitely live, so that's good. Perfect. Okay, guys, let's continue. I assume this has to be me, since it's the only file. Alright, man, I wish I had as much money in real life as he has in this game, right? He's got like $4.5 million. Bwam, 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 bwam. Okay. Hey, Firepowered's here. He says, "Go, Luigi! Go, Luigi!" Hey, man. Thanks for coming. Good to see ya. Silence here, he says, "Chill, Firepowered." What's up, Silent Infection? Thanks for coming. He's hosting me for up to 1 viewer. Thank you so much. Thanks for hosting me, bud. Appreciate it. Okay. Question is, where doth we go? I think we need to go in here. And maybe down the old stairs. Picking up where we left off. Oh, we got a key that opens that door. Firepowered says, "No, Luigi shall go." Sound says, "I figured out hosting." Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Guys, I have an exciting announcement, but I'm not ready to announce it yet. So, just know that sometime, at some point, somewhere, well, the where is probably on here, I'll share something cool with you guys. Probably not for another week or so, but something cool. Mario. Oh, calling out for Mario made the ghost appear. Now give me this. Destiny chooses our paths. Alright, creepy lady. I want to check what's in here, even though I know you're the ghost I need to catch. Ah! Sound says, "I don't have many followers, but, you know, just the thought that counts." Well, up to 1 follower. I mean, I appreciate that. Get him. Now, does this still look a little dark? I know it's supposed to be a dark game, but still, you don't want it to be too dark. 1 more notch. That's all we'll do. That's it. White Ace, what's up, man? He says, "Hey, what's up?" Thanks for coming, White Ace. Good to see you. Now you gotta, what? I was gonna say, you gotta vacuum the chandeliers. You never know what money might be hiding in there. I wish my house was like this. You know, you don't clean it for like 10 years, and then all of a sudden you check behind a lamp and there's like $1,000. I mean, that'd be great, wouldn't it? I think White Ace would appreciate that. Just all of a sudden $1,000. Hiding in the corner. Hey, get off me. Fool! Whoa! I like the shrieks that they make when they know they've been found. They know Luigi's gonna take them down. Yeah, that's right. I'm a lean, mean vacuuming machine. Also green. A lean, mean, green vacuuming machine. Can't resist Weege Man. The Weege Meister. Sound says, "Jay, I went deeper into your Instagram. You had such long hair, lol." Yeah, that's what I do. I let my hair grow out for like 3 or 4 months, and then I finally cut it. So you're just gonna see this hair get longer and longer for a while. Did I get the cool fire element? Oh yeah. Ah, just his hair. I love it. You can just see a little bit of his little hair wisping. He's like, I can't even reach my own camera, and I designed this thing. Sound says the haircut changed a lot. It did. I hack it all off at once. What is it? Fire elemental ghost? Why, it's a ghost that's of the fire element. Duh, Luigi. I mean, sometimes you're such... Never mind. Firepart says, I'm sad that Vine is closing down. It's closing down? Because where else am I going to find videos of people throwing nerds candy at each other screaming, you just got nerded? I think you'll find that everywhere. Now, isn't that a Twitter thing? Doesn't Twitter own Vine? Wasn't that their little video network? I wonder why it's closing down. I mean, I know it's popular, but apparently it's not popular enough. What is it? It's like something silly, though. Like a 6-second limit, isn't it? Twitter does more than that. Feel the wrath of Kung Boo! I love it! Wait, where'd he go? These darn inverted controls, they get me every time. What? Oh, the fire elemental, I forgot. Nice! That's cool. Do we light everything? Nice. What did it do for us? Anything at all? Nothing at all. Firepowered. Oh, I already read that one. Silent says, Firepowered, I'm going to whisper something to you that can't be said on the stream. Thank you for not putting that in the stream, whatever it is. What it says, for a GameCube game, it looks so good. Doesn't it, though? It looks really good. Impeccably good. Impeccably? Impeccably. Not impeccably. See, I'm a stickler for that grammar, which is the proper way to say it. What do I set? Oh, there were candles. Oh, it shines brighter and brighter. Oh, I got you, lady. Or not? Aha. Firepower says, will it offend me? He says, no, no offense. Hey, hey, new one, cool. Alright, I gotta... What's the deal? How can I not get you right now? Destiny chooses our paths. Maybe I have to come back for her. Oh, never mind. What do you seek of me? I want to know the future. Let's be honest. Oh, no. I feel no spiritual vibrations right now. So she really only wanted me to ask who she is. I am Madame Clairvoyant, seer of dropped items, possessions of people, awakened vibrations in my spirit. If you find someone's dropped items, you should bring them to me. I will show you the extent of my vision. Now we know. Whatever's shortest. So she only tells us stuff, I guess, after we bring her lost items. Firepowered says, I'm going to program Avalanche and darts games onto my TI-83. What's Avalanche? Avalanche games? What's that? Also, back to when Firepowered said, this game looks really good. That's what happens when you prioritize the art style over going for a realistic style. I mean, tons and tons of Nintendo games still look excellent because they went for the style instead of realistic textures, because, man, realistic textures are always going to look outdated in as few as a couple of years or maybe 5 years. As soon as PC graphics cards, you know, get an upgrade, you know, graphics are out of date. Or our new console generation happens, graphics are out of date. Get off me. You jerk. I'll get you. Aha! Comeuppance. Or not. We'll get there. There we go. There it is. Huh. Mario's hat? And it's been laundered recently. Wow, that's very nice of these ghosts. Thank you for laundering that, bros. Oh, I got you so bad. Don't even try running away. See, and then you... See how silly these guys are. They stood no chance. Anyone else reminded of Zelda with these chests? Give me some money. Spinal Tap. White Ace, I'm sure you've seen Spinal Tap, right? I mean, really, most of Spinal Tap cannot be discussed in this stream. But... Give Me Some Money is a pretty tame song. Hey, there was a real Boo. Woo. Got him. Firepower says, oh, already read that one. Sound says, I might get an HP Omen. Ooh. If you like to see what games looked like before their release, watch a YouTube channel called Beta 64. Oh, that sounds cool. I know, especially in older days, games, 3D games, had a big transformation. Like The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time looked really different before it came out. They had quite a different style. Firehunt says, Avalanche is a game where you run around dodging falling icicles. Oh, okay. That sounds cool. Sounds classic. You know, classic, simple, portable game. Sound says, I have a good announcement. I'm sick and the doctor said keep it easy tomorrow, so no school tomorrow. Well, I hope you're not sick to the point where you can't enjoy games. Because that's sad. You gotta be able to enjoy games. Oh, yes. Like when you have like a really bad fever and you can hardly stand even being awake. That's the worst. That's not a good sickness. Do I light this on fire? I mean, it's a thing of toilet paper. I would assume that would start on fire. But that's what you get for assuming things. What needs to be lit on fire? Oh, he's scared. Listen to him. Be scared when you call for Mario. I like the one where his voice is shaking really bad. He doesn't sound that scared. Yep. He's not scared enough. He'll get there. We'll make sure to scare him enough. Something needs to be lit on fire, I would think. Wouldn't you say? Question is, what is it? What do I need to light on fire? So I'll do it. I'll light her right up. I would think it would be this cloth hanging down. Or do I suck that in? I might need to suck it in. It's moving. I mean, something's got to happen. His nervous humming. Come on. Oh, there we go. Was that it? Oh, I thought that would unlock my ability to... Anything on the wall this time? Because I remember one time I was stumped because there was a button on the wall. Let's see. White Ace says, sure. Sure have. Lol. True. I got a new game today, Animal Crossing New Leaf. Oh, nice. So you went for it. That's great. That's a really fun game. Plus that Amiibo update. Should be really cool. I haven't tried the Amiibo update yet. But New Leaf is a great game. I even got Lauren to play that a little bit. No good. Alright, we'll just take some fire with us and get out of here. Let's see. Sound says, I have a gold cartridge of The Legend of Zelda and Adventure of Link. Is that good? That's awesome, man. Those gold shiny cartridges are so cool. I have both of those games in gray cartridges. Sad. That is sad. So you got the cool ones. I should have checked that door before opening it. He's laughing at me. Whitey says, get down with the sickness. Nice. That's awesome. I like that song. Silence says, Jay, the doc said it was sinuses or just a virus mimicking a sinus infection. So no fever. That's good. Fever is the worst. Fever is the worst. Any of these candles left unlit? Oh. Aha! Can I, how do I get him? So I want to get him. How do I get him? No. Oh, is he going to the basement? Nope. Are you taking me, bud? The laundry room. Aha! This is where we unlock the secrets of the room. Also, give me those mice. Haha! Look at them dropping these pearls and stuff. Who are these ghosts that they're just like loaded up with all these pearls and golden treasures and such? All of them just dropped huge dough. I gotcha! One try. He was so easy. What an easy mark. Mario! Let's see. Hey, Apex! What's up, Apex? Thanks for joining us. Hey, Game Boy Toad! Thanks for joining us. Thanks for coming, guys. Both of yous. Oh, so many chats. I actually gotta scroll up again. Silent says to Whitey, that sounds like a Disturbed song. That's what he's talking about. Whitey says, this entire game is one big sucking innuendo. No, it is not. No, it is absolutely not. It is a Ghostbusters knockoff is what it is. Firepowered says, you got Animal Crossing New Leaf? Yes, he did. Apex says, hello, humans, or whatever you wish to be identified as. Firepowered says, to White Ace, we should friend each other and visit each other's towns. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. GBT says, also, the great cards are rarer. Also, hello, everyone. Hello. Well, that's cool. So, I don't know, though. Are they? Because they don't sell for as much. They're cheaper to buy than the gold ones. I would have preferred the gold ones. Apex says, I wish to be identified as Rakdos, Lord of Riots. Oh no, Riots, those aren't very friendly. Rakdos, that's a weird name. I've not heard that. Let's see, Apex says... Also FiveJay, I don't think I've asked this, but what is your real name? My name's Chris. What's your real name? Firepower says, so one day in the 5th grade, I got a concussion. Oh, that's not good. Don't go around getting concussions, man. It's not good for you. Oh boy, music room. Nothing good can happen here. Oh, I forgot you actually end up making the Mario theme play. Stop. There you go. No. Luigi. Bad. Get the piano. What's left? Whoa, big money. Oh, I'm sucking the painting off the wall. It's like, why can't I get that dollar? What's left? More money, more money. Firepart says, instead of taking it easy like the doctor said, I was like, lol, no, I'm gonna make a cardboard. Ecosendecahedron. Sedecahedron. So, wow, there's too many, like, modifiers there. I've lost my interest in trying to pronounce it. Somebody somewhere. There's a... That piano seems to be the key, I would think. Is somebody sitting at the piano? Yes, yes there is. Oomph, this ragamuffin looks as if he couldn't play a note. Firepower says, it worked! Silent says to Firepower, oh yeah, only 2 grades more than me, lol. Silent then says, hello everyone, I learned hosting. Apex is hosting me. Thank you, Apex. Appreciate it. Gamewood says, they are. The gold cards are super common. Also, Chris, guess what? Check my Instagram posts. And Apex has whispered me his real name. It's nice to meet you. I'm not going to say it. Instagram for the old GBT, huh? Ye old gubbed. What's going on? Why you prefer the 2DS over the 3DS? Is that what's up? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to look at there. Firepower says 32 sides, Jay. That's a lot. Most people don't play with that many sides. How do I get to play a single note here? How do I impress this lady? Am I missing an instrument? There! Aha! There she is. My name is Melody. I'm not going to talk like that. People call me the spectral beauty of the Ivory Keys. What a stirring performance. I haven't been so charmed by a piece for ages. Amen. You know, Koji Kondo supposedly would listen to his music over and over and over again to see if it got annoying, and that's how he decided whether he liked the music he made for games or not. If it was annoying, he didn't want to put it in there. Cool, huh? By the way, that song was featured in a famous game. Really? Which one? Oh, now they should ask me which one. That's definitely Mario 3. Oh, yeah! Do battle with my lovely music sheets? What in the... Aha! No! I messed it all up. Come here, music sheets. The jig is up! I'll get you yet, my pretty. Ah! The poison mushroom! I'm tiny, Luigi! Tiny Luigi who wants these big old pearls. Cannot yet use my backpack. What's it called? Poltergust. One more. Come here. Come to Papa. What happened there? That doesn't make sense. Let's see. Wade says, Firepowered, how do you friend on 3DS? Firepowered says, friend code and the such. Yeah, that stinks. GBT says, I'm not that old. I figured out how to post my animations again without them being stretched. Oh, I see. That's right. Good call. Nicely done. Says, I just changed the aspect ratio and fill in the black sauces with text, then bam. Sauces? I think you mean spaces. I'm animating like nobody's business. Nice. That's awesome, man. Good for you. Whitey says, also guess what game I'm playing Saturday? X-Wing! Yes! That's awesome, man. Good for you. Oh, I love X-Wing. I considered trying to figure out how to do X-Wing on a stream. Not necessarily, you know, a video game stream, but a board game stream. I thought it would be kind of fun. Or a tabletop game, rather. No board for X-Wing. That's awesome, man. Have fun. I hope you really like it. I want to play X-Wing. It's a great game. I feel like that was a really good impression, and you should be really impressed by it. Be proud of me. Thank you. Silence says, hey Jay, did you say or have it said in one of the streams that you are in Minnesota? Yes, sir. I am born and raised a Minnesotan. Wade says, yes, he did, Silent. See? He's got the lowdown. He knows the business. Then Silent says, oh, dang, if only I knew him way sooner. My uncle used to live in Minnesota. Aw. Shucks. Well, it is what it is. Small world, though. It's crazy all the people that we can meet on the internet. Little connections. Actually, one of my viewers, Worst Gamer, he actually lives in Minnesota. He doesn't live in the cities area, but he's a Minnesotan. Alright, I need to get this ball out of here so it stops confusing my boo radar. There we go. It's one of these. Right? Do I have to shake it specifically? What else could it be? A harp? Oh, just had to hit it on it in the right spot, apparently. Wherefore am I Boomio? Nice. I like the Shakespeare reference. Oh, I got you, son. Oh, yeah. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Wade says, yeah, if I like it, I might pick up a core set. They have one of Poe's X-Wing. Nice. There's a core set with Poe's X-Wing? I don't know that there is. There's 2 core sets that I'm aware of. Maybe I'm wrong. But there's one with an X-Wing and 2 TIE Fighters. And then there's one with a T-70 X-Wing and 2 First Order TIEs. For Force Awakens. So there's a normal core and there's a Force Awakens core. I don't think there's any other core sets. I know that there is Poe's X-Wing in the Heroes of the Resistance pack that has also the new Millennium Falcon with the square radar dish. But that is not a core pack. It does not have all the stuff in it. If I'm wrong, I could be wrong. It's possible I'm wrong. But I know that the one that's called Heroes of Resistance is not a core pack. So if that's the one you're thinking of, it is not a core pack. There's bananas! I love it. Wade says, the home of the Mighty Ducks movie. That is, absolutely. And you know what? I have been to Mickey's Diner. And it is the tiniest diner in the whole world. Holy cow. I cannot believe that they did anything in there. The movie actually makes it look bigger than it is. It's crazy. Yeah, Mickey's Diner, not big. Game Boy says, I hear in one of the towns of Minnesota there's elected a dog as a mayor. Is that true? I have no idea. Nothing would surprise me anymore. J Bobo! Welcome, J Bobo. Thanks for coming, man. He says, yo, hello. Has anyone played Dark Moon for 3DS? Oh, absolutely. I love Dark Moon. It's a great game. In fact, it's probably a better game than this one. I do love this one a lot. Especially in the days where there were no Ghostbusters games to speak of. This was the Ghostbusters game. And then Dark Moon came out, what was it, 2013, right? And so that was a good 10 years after this came out. That was strange. But, great game. I love it. It's bigger. It's more bite-sized. Luigi has more abilities. Graphics are better. I love it. Dark Moon's a great game. Good call. J Bobo, you like X-Wing? I love X-Wing. Whitey says, yeah, it's on X1. It said pose X-Wing in the description. Now, look at the paint job. Is it blue and gray? Because obviously that's not pose X-Wing. If it's a core set, just make sure it's actually a core set and not an expansion. That's all. Because without the core set, then you don't have things like maneuver templates, and you need maneuver templates, and you don't have a range ruler, and you need a range ruler, or it's not going to work out. So that's why I say you just got to check it out. Make sure. Sound says, Mario! I love it. That's the scared one when he calls out. No one can see me in this darkness. No one, no one, no one, no one! Oh, this is easy. I just have to light these candles, right? Luckily, I can spew fire! So you take his food, and then he's not happy about it. Take his waiters. Waiter, I'm gonna get you. Gotcha. Bam. White A says, Emilio? It's like the Spanish version. Oh, no, you're talking about Emilio Estevez. Going back to the Mighty Ducks thing. Joe says, I might get Dark Moon then, lol. Oh, you totally should. Yeah, I thought you'd already played it, and that's why you brought it up. No, yeah, no, it's great. If you like this game, Dark Moon is awesome. Whitey says, yeah, it's blue. Okay. So Poe's X-Wing is black and orange. Poe Dameron is in the box as a pilot. Okay, so that's a good thing, because Poe Dameron is an excellent pilot. So he's in the box, but it's not his X-Wing. You know what I mean? It's a generic T-70 X-Wing. This guy's really getting me here. He's gonna knock me out if I'm not careful. Speaking of not being careful. Yikes. Oh boy. Hang on, let me check my chats. What Jibo says, love miniatures games. Yeah, especially X-Wing. Armada's cool too, but it's really, really slow. You gotta have a lot of time for that. Gaming's here. Well, hey man, what's going on? He says, it's Wednesday, my dudes. Ah! It's not Wednesday anymore, but he's calling back to yesterday when they had me watch a funny video. Silent says, to gaming a bit late, lol. I know. Fireheart says, I have a Lego Pose X-Wing. POE. You got it. And gaming says, I'm good. There we go. We just had to tire the big guy out. I got hurt for that? Don't you dare say goodnight to me. Yeah, so firepowered, you have the Poe X-Wing Lego. That sucker, black and orange.
Oh.
27 health? Really? How do I get more health? Can you help me with that, Toad? Oh, you're very nice, but I don't need to save right now. For real, how do I get more health? Who's just got, like, health sitting around for me? Because that would be great. So, White Ace, what I said maybe didn't make sense before. What I will say about X-Wing, that you might not know that, know yet, is that X-Wing has ships and pilots, and based on the pilot that you're using, you may or may not have some cool ability. The pilot Poe Dameron in that core set, but Poe's X-Wing is a custom colored X-Wing, and that is not in that core set. So, but BB-8 is also in there, so that's cool. BB-8's a cool droid. He works very well. So yeah, no, that Force Awakens core set is a great one. I would definitely recommend you getting that Force Awakens core set. There's a heart, a big one too. Give me a big old heart. Okay, that's a pretty good start. We can probably go face the boss with that. It's good enough. He's not a boss. He's just a character ghost, whatever they're called. Let's see. White Ace says, 2 firepowered. Me and my son just did the Force Awakens Falcon. Oh, nice Lego set. That's sweet. I want one. Oh, that's right. You told us that before. You got a cool deal on it. That's great. Game Boy Toad's Easter egg. The Toad sound effect when you talk to him in the game. And Super Mario 64 are the same. Yeah, it's true. Totally is. Sound says, I need an Xbox buddy. Anyone in? Well, other than Jay. Jay is already my Xbox buddy. That's right. Sure am. We play Xbox, and it's fun. Actually, I forgot where this big old... There he is. Game Boy Toad is the... Oh, I already read that one. Gaming says to Game Boy Toad. What up? Jibbo says, I've wanted to play Armada because I just love the scale of it. It is really cool. It is really cool, I gotta say. But I've had a hard time getting my friends to play recently because we've been getting busier over the years. I used to play X-Wing with my friend every Wednesday night. He got a little tired of it. And then Armada took much longer and was, you know, a whole new game to learn, so it was very complicated. So we didn't quite get into it, and you have to have a lot of time, like I said, and we didn't always have a lot of time, so we just didn't get around to really digging deep into Armada. But it is a great game, definitely. Hello, wet hair. Oh. Oh, I didn't even have to get rid of the waiters. Ah. I say that, but then I fail again and again. Woohoo! I failed a lot there. Not good. Looks like I really didn't need to get those waiters, though, because you just thwart them a couple of times and they appear not to come back anymore. They're like, you know what? He got us the last 2 times. We've learned our lesson. Oh, he's spinning a little faster. I got you, Tubbs McGee. You and me, buddy. Till the end. Which is 40 life points from now. And that pearl. I want it. Oh! I didn't expect him to be already fighting me. Firepowered says, I just finished coding Avalanche. Yay, that's awesome, man. That's cool. Where are you learning all this? Whitey says, it's the Force Awakens core set. I just looked at, and it said it was 45 bucks. 45 bucks is a good price because they came out originally at 60 bucks, I believe. I got it launch night at Target. It was a weird rumor that has never really been discussed anywhere. Just somebody somewhere was like, hey, Target is launching a bunch of Star Wars toys at midnight, and they're going to have a Star Wars expansion for... a Force Awakens expansion for X-Wing there. Like, but they don't sell X-Wing there. That's the rumor, and so we went having no confirmation anywhere that it would be there. Lo and behold, it was there. It was awesome. Ooh, a diamond. Luigi, look at you go, my bud. Gotta love Luigi. Let's see. Boy, that thing is going off the... Just making noises over here. Game Boy says, silent. I got an Xbox. Hey, good. Be friends. Joe says to White Ace of X-Wing miniatures. I'm all about board games, though. That's awesome. I think you meant board games, though, not the way that I used it, which was like The Simpsons. Though! I don't think you meant it Homer Simpson style. Whitey says, who's getting the mini NES tomorrow? I don't know that I am, actually. It's not a huge priority for me to be getting that on launch day, actually. So I don't know that I will be. I do want it, but we are tightening our budget a little bit. And there are other games and other things I would like to get. In fact, I'm probably going to buy something you might think is silly. But, what is it? It's Ghostbusters on Genesis. But it's a cool custom version where it's a clear cartridge with green ooze in there. It's really cool looking. I've actually never played Ghostbusters on Genesis. You guys know how big of a Ghostbusters fan I am. I've told you I've played this game because it was like a Ghostbusters game, so obviously I gotta get on that. That's awesome. Sound says, hey Jay, when do you think we could play a game on Xbox? Ooh, what kind of game? We already friends on Xbox? 'Cause if not, we could be. We definitely could be. I forget all the things that I've done socially and such, so I'm sorry if we're already friends on there. No offense. Oh, wait, you're Wolfpack, aren't you? Yeah. Well, next time I play Rocket League or something, or whatever. Whitey says, I'm going to try to X-Wing, yes, J-Bobo. And then Firepower says, well, I use the internet, but now I'm pretty good at making programs myself. I'm not perfect, so I always have a website to help me. Well, that's awesome, man. This is totally a way to get into video games development. Playing, or coding the simple stuff, and then that gets you the mindset that you need to have to be a coder, a developer. And then you just have to learn more complicated techniques, you know, to get on your way to making bigger, newer games. Notice better wasn't necessarily in that statement. Game Boy says, I wish I could get the mini NES. It's sold out online. Yeah, actually, they didn't do pre-orders. That was dumb. Why would they not do pre-orders? You know what I mean? Nintendo, they're big on, like, announcing stuff, and then not having the supply to meet the demand, I guess. They're just wary that they don't have another Wii U situation. Sad to say. Jibbo says, X-Wing is on Amazon for $22 only. That must be the original core set, which is a great core set. Absolutely, I would recommend that. R2-D2 is an amazing droid you can only get in the core set. But what does this say? I thought it would say something. Get off me, jerk. Oh, he's whining. I don't like that. Poor little guy. Fake the flower grow. Hang on, catch up on our chats. Sound says, JM Wolfpack Gaming 4, find a game we share that is multiplayer. When I'm on, we can play. I don't have Rocket League, though. Okay, well, we'll figure out something. Do you have Doom? Doom would be awesome. I freaking love Doom. Sound says, I do want it, though. Game Boy Toad says, maybe Firepowered will be able to make the Game Boy Toad Game Boy game when it comes out. Hey, that's cool. Wade says, I'm going to play it for the first time Saturday and see what I think. I'm sure I will love it. Jibbo says, nah, Force Awakens core set. It's only $22 right now? It's awesome. Like I said, I think that thing retailed at $60, so that's great. Hey, Pop, come here. Come here, buddy. What is this? Oh, never mind. I'm doing something wrong here. There we go. Alright, we gotta get a bone from this guy, I think. Right? So the doggy can be happy. Gotcha. Ghost bone. Come on, Pop. Get the ghost bone. Oh, who's a good boy? Oh, who's a good boy? Oh, who's gonna catch you? I'm gonna put you away forever, you dumb dog. That'll teach you. That'll teach you for biting me in the leg. This is for mailmen everywhere. Take this. Actually, I feel really bad because he's making some really sad sounds. I'm sorry. I really actually love dogs. Sorry to torture you, bud, but you're dead and you need to rest peacefully. No more being tortured with your sad, eternal, lonely existence. This nervous humming. What is happening there? Take a picture of it, maybe? Also, this can't be all of this plant does, right? What, I have to come back on another day and do something else with it? What is this? Oh, sweet! Nice. Silence says, no Doom, but I can borrow it from a friend. That'd be cool. Firepowered says to Game Boy Toad, I already have ideas, lol. What he says, lol. Game Boy Toad says, Chris, Poco would be so mad right now. Why? Oh, the puppy. Yeah, she wouldn't be happy about it. Firepowered says, main character, Purple Toad. Nice! Way to collaborate, guys. I love it. Jibbo says, Jay is taking his aggression out on the dog because his father does not claim him, only his dog. Ah, nice throwback. Yes, totally. Obviously have some deep father issues. Oh! I cut myself off there with my surprise, but I meant to say, I'm kidding. My dad's awesome. He was making a throwback to when I mentioned how my dad bought his dog a collar that has a little ID tag on it that says only child. He's got 3 kids. So, just kind of funny. Good callback, J-Bobo. Way to remember stuff. Respect. Hey, while you guys are all here, again, I just want to tantalize you guys. I have a cool announcement coming up. Probably not for another week or so, but I do have a cool thing that I would like to tell you guys about. I think it's going to be fun. Yeah. Come on. There we go. Last one. Oh yeah. Luigi's noises are the best. Firepowered says, goal, collect all the Game Boy games. Whoa. Firepowered, you're really onto something, man. You're onto it. Game Boy Toad said, heart. Was thinking a platform error featuring Game Boy Toad. Platform error? I mean platformer, right? Game Boy Toad says, Chris, get a sponsor. No. No, I don't have a sponsor. I'll just dispel that right now. That would be cool. Whitey says, so what is it? You're not quitting, are you? How is that a cool announcement? Hey, cool announcement, guys. I'm never going to see you again. Yeah, not my idea of a cool announcement. Game says, is Chris going to be quitting his job to stream more every day? Oh, jeez. That's what you meant by quitting? Oh, man. There's no way. It's a smaller announcement, guys. It's not that drastic. Why does this says you're not quitting? Are you new? Game Boy says fire powered. Yes, and throughout the levels you collect 3 Game Boy games to complete the level. Joe says, I've tantalized sufficiently, I see. Where's my... no flashlight? Can I suck him in? I might be able to. Wait. Do I have to, like, reveal him? By sucking in this guy a lot? Aha! Oh no! That was not a good enough opportunity. All of you at once. Thank you very much. To me. Oh, I missed him. What? Bad aim, I guess. Okay, where are you, punk? Okay, that was bad. That was dumb. That was my fault. Only one that was my fault, though. None of the other ones my fault. It's only one. That's it. Just one. There we go. There we go. Okay. Whoa, this guy's got some fight in him, I'll tell you that much. Please not into any other ghosts. I just want to capture you, that's all. There's no harm in that. Check out chats again. Sound says, well, my friend agreed to let me borrow Doom, which wasn't easy to convince him to do, so he doesn't do that very often. I will have it Monday. Nice. Whitey says, OMG, you're having a baby. No. 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 Absolutely not. J Bobo says, no. Firepower says, okay, but how many Game Boy games are there in all? It could be a 2D platformer collection. Or collectathon. I like the sound of that game, guys. You should definitely make that. I'd be excited to play it. I'd play the crap out of that. Okay, where did our ghost go? Here he is. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Get him. Oh, we can do this. You little ghosts. I hate you all, Marta. Arrested Development, anyone? Great show, right? I was actually watching some of that earlier today. Preparing for the stream and such. Hey, where'd he go? There he is. Oh, come on, that totally got him. There, okay. This is the end, right? There's no way I... Okay. Got him. Awesome. Let's see. Joel says, I'm sensing more father aggression. White Ace agrees. Silence says, OMG, Jay, are you becoming a millionaire? Is that it? That's it. You got it. Becoming a millionaire. But not quitting my job. How dumb would that be, right? Who does that? Pfft, millionaires. Human says, I believe around 300-ish. Not entirely sure off the top of my head. Why says my wife just got me hooked on that show. There's always money in the banana stand. Yes, there is. How many times do I have to say, There's always money in the banana stand! Oh, that's so good. Isn't it a great show? Now, everyone's going to tell you that Season 4 sucks. Okay? Don't listen to them. Season 4's got some good parts. It's not as amazing all the way through like Seasons 1 through 3 are. I'll give them that. Absolutely not. But there are some good episodes in there that I enjoy. I guess maybe by comparison, you know, you might be able to say it sucks in the sense that, you know, when you compare an amazing movie to a perfect movie, well, the amazing movie kind of sucks. You know what I mean? FiveJay says, well, 100 levels, 3 each, plus bonus levels mini games to cover any missing ones. That's a big game, 100 levels, man. It's a big game. Whitey says, I'm just starting Season 2. Nice. Awesome. I'm just coming up on, I'm watching through Season 3 now. Again. It's great. It's a great show. I don't remember if I'm close to the end or not. I gotta be. I've gotta be getting there. Sound says, hold on, I got it. You'll be starring in a TV show. Oh, yes. Yep, Walking Dead. I'm actually replacing Rick on the show. It's no big deal. Whitey says, you're quitting your job to be in the theater. No. Preparatives are 60 levels, 5 each. Okay, there you go. That works. Or 30 levels, 10 each. Or 3 levels, 100 each. Just hear me out. No, I'm just kidding. That's the worst idea. Game One says, yeah, but it doesn't have to be real games. It could just be collecting 3 gray carts and a hidden gold cart. And if you collect all the gold carts, you get a special ending. Absolutely. Yeah, he's got a mind for it right there. That's a great idea. Game One says, Chris, try to do the coral thing that Rick says. Coral! Coral! He does kind of say coral. Would you believe that actor is English? He's British. It's unbelievable, right? You'd never know that unless you'd seen him in some of the other movies and stuff he did when he was younger and had his normal British accent. But it's crazy! Because I only saw him first in Walking Dead and then later saw him like in interviews and in his other older movies and stuff. And I was like, what? How can they sound so American? It's amazing. Firepart says, yeah. Jibo says, I want to know what Jay's surprise is. You'll find out. I'll let you know. Firepart says, like the star coins in Marion games. Mario. Marion.
Mario.
I love it. Even Luigi was like, Mario! Come on, man! Mario! Aha! Let's see. Whitey says, dude. Lammas with hats? What? Well, I don't know what that is. Jabo says, I love that main hall in Luigi's Mansion. It's basically Resident Evil's main hall. Really? Oh, I actually never played Resident Evil 1, so I would not know. Game Toad says, give us a hint. Sorry, no hint. Just saying that there will be something cool announced at some point. And it's not massive, so don't go thinking it's going to be some crazy, amazing thing. Because I don't want anyone to be disappointed. I just want to tantalize you a little bit. Sound says, I made a new Instagram post. Nice, nice. Now, what are you on Instagram? You are actually Silent Infection 82 on Instagram. I remember now. Sorry. Brief lapse in memory. I think somebody is around here. Or, you know, not. Make this tree wiggle. Ah, I can make this dope pop out. Mario! Hey, go away, little ghost birdie thing. Yeah. Okay, let's try going down here. Pepperpot says, I don't know why I keep making the Marion typo. I don't know, but it's awesome. White A says, you need to go now and watch it. Watch what? I need to go watch what? Firepowered says, it's not even a coincidence, or a conscious, wow. Brain fart, cannot read. Firepowered, it's not even a conscious decision, whoa. It's Joom? I think you mean just? Adding an extra letter because of fake muscle memory. Oh, the Marion thing, sure. Game Boy Toad says, then if it isn't so big, you might as well tell us. It's gotta be a secret. Silent says, Silent Infection 82, stream lag, mid-sentence, lol. Game Boy Toad says, okay, last stream. Heroin, this stream dope? Come on, Chris, what's with all the drugs? Whoa. I said heroine last time. As in a female hero. Okay. That was just a misunderstanding. And when did I say dope? Did I say that's dope or something? Hey, Mario, he's waving at me. What's up, Mario? It's a weird wave, but hey, what's going on, bud? You. I don't like you. Stop making your dumb noises. Is that a boo? Game One says, do you do drugs? Is that the announcement? That is, in fact, not the announcement, and I do not. Silly. White A says, llamas with hats. Why are we talking about llamas with hats? I'm sorry, I'm confused. I might have lost my context. What's his last one? He said, dude, llamas with hats. Oh, I see. You're correcting yourself. Llamas with hats? Where was that? Is that something I need to go look up right now? That's what he was saying I should look up. Llamas with hats. Game Boy Toad says, you said you can bring out this dope. What? Chris, you were alive in the arcade times, remember? Winners don't do drugs. Yes, I was indeed. Watch it on YouTube. Llamas wearing hats? Llamas with hats. Okay, first result. Cool. It's 2 minutes. That's kind of long. Or it's 1 minute and 20 seconds. So we'll play a little bit here. Hey! Oh no! It's Toad crying in the bathroom! Oh man, I hope that's not a common occurrence. Poor Toad. In the outhouse, too. It stinks in outhouses. Ugh. Advertisements. Just advertisements right now. What? What? What in the world? Wow. Wow. Now that is special right there. Llamas with hats. That is interesting. I see where you were inspired to talk about that, though, with the whole Carl thing. Coral! A little different, though, than Carl. Game Boy Toad doing more of that Wednesday Dudes guy, but with Thursday. Silent says to White A's, Carl! Apparently he's seen it. Firepowered, or sorry, Game Boy Toad, excise my language? Excise your language. Wow, there's so much wrong with that. You found Ho-Oh. Nice. What is a Ho-Oh? Ho-Oh is a legendary bird in gold and silver. Ho-Oh is pretty cool. I like Lugia much better, though, because Ho-Oh had a weird thing going on in its head. Firepart says, there's a uniform I wear to school every day, but tomorrow is free dress day. Yay. Oh, that's awesome. I went to a school that had a dress code, and it was basically nothing that I ever wore. So it was essentially a uniform because I had to buy all new things and wear them, and I didn't like them, and I hated them every day. And when there was a jeans day, I was just overjoyed. Guy working out in here. It's never as simple as just shining your flashlight on them anymore. Now you gotta figure stuff out. Let's see if we can take a picture of this bad boy. Look at this buffness! I'm huge! How'd you like to be my punching bag, weakling? I don't know what voice that was supposed to be. I feel like I've done better voices in my time. Oh! That was cool. He hits a punching bag, and it comes back and hits him in the face. Oh, I hit him in the face. What you want, son? I'm getting him good, guys. And then I'm getting myself. He's coming after me. Eventually, this guy's got to be down, right? I was gonna say, my goodness. Who's this guy? Stallone? Sorry, guys. I was a Stallone fan more than a Schwarzenegger fan. Though Schwarzenegger was funnier. Stallone made serious films. And some really great ones, too. Rocky and Rambo are like legit artistic films. Now, Rambo after Rambo 1 became an action film and not an artistic film. But the Rocky films continued to be artistic. It was his way to try and comment on things happening in society and have a grounded character. And it was excellent because he wrote and directed and acted in almost all of them. It was awesome. So much respect for that. I mean, Schwarzenegger never did that. At least, not right away. Whereas Rocky was Stallone's script, and he would not sell it to the studio unless they let him be the lead actor. And he also choreographed all of the boxing. Whoa! That man has talent. So much talent. And people just like to talk about him like he's some stupid idiot, but he's not. He's so talented. I don't know how I got off in the Stallone rant, but I just mentioned Stallone, and I just had to tell people how awesome he is. Apparently that's how that went. That's a big bomb. Let's see. Silent says, hey, Jay, I'm going to clock out a bit early tonight. Bye, all. All right. See you, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. White Ace says, Adrian! And then J-Bo says, lol. Cut me, Mick. Cut me. See, I added the Mick because I happened to remember the line exactly. And then Mick says, I don't want to do it. I can't imitate Mick. His voice is so awesome. Burgess Meredith is the actor's name that plays Mick.
Mario.
What a crazy name, huh? Burgess. That's a crazy, crazy name. Where is this ghost? Is he moving on me? I have to give up on him. Oh, real close. Is it this?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. 100. He's a big buddy. Oh, I so got you. Oh no! Gloated too early. Whew, still got him. One Ace lols. Game of this. I caught whatever the heck a ho-oh is. That's awesome, man. Good job, man. White Ace says, I love those Rocky movies. Oh, thank goodness somebody loves Rocky. Because honestly, Rocky, super underrated. Even though the first movie was nominated for Best Movie and Best Actor. And I want to say maybe Best Script or something too. But it was at least nominated for Movie of the Year, whatever it is, Best Film, and Best Male Actor in a Leading Role. It didn't win either award, but the fact that it got nominated is amazing. It was such a low-budget film, but so well made. Also, what is your favorite Rocky? Let's see, what's your top 3 favorite Rocky movies? Because there's a lot of good ones. And my answer may or may not surprise you, depending. I mean, you're a Rocky fan. Maybe you're not surprised at all by my answers. Well, put this fire out. I'm sure something important is behind here. Of course, I've been wrong before. That was weird. Sound says, never mind, I'm back. Okay, welcome. Ooh, do I get an ice element soon? Get away from me! Get off me! Game of says, I heard you could Catholic whatever a Luigi is too. Oh, I said Luigi, but you actually did spell that correctly. That is Lugia. What the? I'm on the ceiling. What? Jimbo says, the one with the robot. Dude, Rocky 4. I know exactly what you're talking about. That's a great one. Absolutely. White Ace says, I like Rocky 2. It's me, Thunderlips. You just had a contradiction there, sir. Rocky 2 did not have Thunderlips. Rocky 3 had Thunderlips, aka Hulk Hogan, and it also had Mr. T. So which is your favorite, Rocky 2 or Rocky 3? And J Bobo, Rocky 4 is a great choice, absolutely. It's maybe the most 80s movie ever made, but in a good way and not a bad way. It's a good example of the extremism of the 80s versus some poor examples like Predator. I'm not going to say it's necessarily a great movie. It's very entertaining and I love it, but not necessarily a great movie. Too many things distracting me. Let me just shine a light on you. No, get off. See, all these things distracting me from getting this ghost. Where is he? I can hear him. White Ace says, oh, that's right, Clubber Lang. You mean Clubber Lang. I'm gonna pick on it every time I see it. Yes, Clubber Lang. You got it. Yes, that was great. That's actually where his famous I Pity the Fool comes from, Rocky 3. I believe that's where it comes from. I could be wrong. Hate me not if I'm wrong. Game of this is Rocky? Yes, man. Whitey says, I like 3, then then 2, then 4. I think
Oh yeah.
it's a toss-up for me, but I think I like 6 and 1. I don't know which one better, so I'll say 6 and 1 are tied for first. 6 being Rocky Balboa, which was excellent! That came out in, I think, 2006, and I was so caught off guard by how amazing that movie was. For me, that was easily better than 2 to 5. Oh, so good. Amazing, amazing movie. The tears. Amazing. It immediately gets you into the tears. I mean, this is a video game stream, and I'm sorry, but man, I love the Rocky series. And then 4, excellent. 2 and 3, excellent. Good stuff. 5 is the only one where it's like... nah. It's fine, but it's not good. It's not even good. And it's not great. Joe says, definite 80s movie. Game Boy Toad says, gosh dang it. Joe says, I do enjoy 80s horror, that's for sure. Yes, slasher films are sweet. Game Boy says, I'm playing gold, then look back at my phone to see your stream and Luigi's upside down. So I flip my phone and he's still upside down. What's Rocky? Rocky's a movie. It's great. It's a movie series. There's actually there's 7 films, because Creed, also excellent. Technically not a Rocky movie per se, but it is continuing the characters, and it was really good. If you guys haven't seen Creed, you definitely should. Adults only, mature content ahead. J-Bo says, I really enjoyed Rocky Balboa. Good, you're smart. I was so surprised how good it was, right? Unbelievable. Also, Rambo 4. Blew Rambos 2 and 3 out of the water. Rambo 1 was amazing, though. I don't know if you can beat that. But Rambo 4 was really good. Really explicit. Really adult content only on that one. But very, very good. Just make sure there's nothing else to do down here. Joe says to Game Boy Toad, Rocky is a movie starring Sylvester Stallone as a boxer, and it's so good. J Bobo says, still haven't seen Creed. Do it. Definitely do it. Rent it on iTunes. Do whatever you got to do. Watch Creed. J Bobo, as the an adult in this stream, you go watch it. Definitely. Also, it doesn't make sense to start with Creed, guys, if you haven't seen Rocky anyway, because it's really only going to make sense to you if you've seen the other Rocky movies. Silent says, Mario was actually named after the landlord of Nintendo's first warehouse, Mr. Mario Segale. The original name of Wario was actually Mr. Video Game, which ended up becoming Mr. Segale's nickname. Speaking of Mario, he is actually appearing in over 120 video games. Wow, look at the facts rolling in here. Thanks, Silent Infection. Appreciate that. Pretty cool information there. Mr. Video Game would have been a very bad name for Wario. Game Boy says, going to watch Creed now. Uh-oh. Like I said, mature content ahead, so you can't fault me. Cannot fault me. If your parents get mad, it's not my fault. Mature content ahead. My map looks... Okay, I was going to say, it looks like I haven't been here yet. Nana's room! Ah, Silent says, same. When it says, do it! Game Boy says, who's Sylvester Stallone? I forgot, you young folks, you missed out on all the awesome movies. The competition between Schwarzenegger and Stallone. Schwarzenegger, hands down, funnier. Had amazing one-liners. But Stallone, hands down, better actor and more serious action and drama stuff. Jibbo says to Game Boy Toad, Google is your friend. I'm sure you know who he is. I hope he knows. Am I not supposed to pick them up or something? Apparently they hurt me. Let's take a picture of her, see what that says. Hey, stop that. Stop hitting me! Dumb yarn balls? What the heck? Oh, what's this? Just like how I like it. Nice and clean. Oh, that was the chair, I guess. Not the heart of the ghost. Hey, it's a funny man. Should I play with him? Totally. Silence says, due to the popularity of the Nintendo game Mario Bros. In 1983, there was an explosion of the name Mario given to children around that time. That's pretty cool. Game What does I blame Chris for anything that happens in the movie? Oh, you can't. Sorry. I warned you. Therefore, not liable. Silence says, in the original arcade version of Donkey Kong, Mario was called Jumpman. This is true. And he was a carpenter, not a plumber. Yeah, totally. Jibbo says, also, Arnold is in a lot of great comedies, lol. Oh, tons. Tons. And actually, because he was pursuing a family-friendly image there, starring in movies like Kindergarten Cop, in Terminator 2, he would only do the movie if he never killed anyone in the movie. So, in the movie, if you take special notice, they make sure that he never actually kills a person. And in fact, there's a scene where he does a lot of shooting and blowing things up, and they cover the fact that nobody died with a little readout in his scanning, eyes. It says, casualties 0, just to make sure that it was clear that he didn't kill anyone. Isn't that crazy? Because you think about it, you're like, there's no way. There's no way. He had to have killed somebody, right? And then you watch it and you're like, oh my goodness. He never kills anyone. Wow. Unbelievable. It's true. It's true. Dumb yarn balls. I'm sure I have to do something with them, but I don't know what. Just opening these windows. Hopefully Granny gets a draft. What do I gotta do here? There! I was gonna say, come on. Whoa, Granny. Do I have to... What do I gotta do? Do I gotta get a specific one? It's the only one I haven't picked up at all yet. Oh. Do I put them back in the basket? That was unsettling. Where'd you go, Gran? She's still here? What? Where did she go? Ah! Found her. This is weird. Whoa! Lots of chats here. My goodness. Game Boy says, who's Google? My question is how I... Wow. Sorry. My question is, how is Game Boy Color taking photos, or at least take good photos, right? I know the Game Boy camera, but this looks too good to be those graphics. Yeah, totally. White says, let's be honest, JCVD is way better. Bloodsport, The Quest, Kickboxer, The Cop, Double Team. Oh, actually, you know what? I have very little experience with Jean-Claude. This is a weird moment. Let's take a picture of the lady in the shower. Great idea. Ah, a piping hot shower. How's that for you? Achoo! That's right, big boy. Or lady, I can't even tell. Thankfully, because didn't want to really be watching anyone in the bath. It's kind of weird. Nintendo, how dare you mark this E for everyone? How dare you? Are they back yet? Okay, they're coming back now. Wow, so many questions. I gotta get back, or chats. I gotta get back in here. Silent says, the bushes and the clouds in Super Mario Brothers are exactly the same thing, just painted different colors. Ha! You're right. That's awesome. I never thought about that. Joel says, yeah, I remember when Arnold said he definitely wouldn't kill any cops. Nice. Silent says, the school in the original Silent Hill is the same as Kindergarten Cop. Some say that Silent Hill is actually Kindergarten Cop, but in a parallel universe. That's kind of funny. I like that. You know those chain chomp things in Mario games? They actually based on Miyamoto's neighbor's dog. What kind of dog did he have? Yikes. The dog would often get chained up next to the yard that Miyamoto used to play as a child. That explains why they bark. Cool facts, by the way. Are you just looking this stuff up, or do you already know this stuff? Joel says, a group called Aural Knots on YouTube has some great kill counts for Stallone and Arnold. Oh, that's cool. Silent says, many facts today. Mira! What's up, Queen Mira? Says, hey, FiveJay. Sorry, I'm just getting to you now. I'm so behind in my chats. Silent says, to Queen Mira, greetings. Firepower says, you know what game I like? And this is a very controversial opinion. I like Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. I actually haven't played Nuts and Bolts. So that's cool. I love Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. Those are great games for sure. So if Nuts and Bolts is anything like them, then I'm sure that it's good. I know that people like to hate on things that, you know, are later sequels to something that came, you know, a significant amount of time before. But White Ace says, Jibo says, I loved him so much I used to cut my hair like his. Whoa! Jibo had said, I love JCVD. That's Jean-Claude Van Damme. In case you didn't know. Pepper says, I love the old games, but Nuts and Bolts is real good too. Very cool. Silent says to Firepowered, I hate that one. I don't know why, it just seems too off from the original ones. Teach their own. Game Boy to the Silent. Geez, all these facts, my dude. Making me want to go talking about Game Boy facts. I know them all. That's cool. Silent says to Game Boy Toad, I do it. Double facts. Firepowered says, okay, but on that note, bye guys. Alright, see you, Firepowered. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Silent says to FiveJay, you build vehicles to race people. Who does? Where? In the what? In the how? In the what? Oh, in Nuts and Bolts. Oh, that's interesting. Like Diddy Kong Racing. Everyone loves Diddy Kong Racing. I'm just kidding. But there is a big group of folks that do love it. I had a lot of fun playing it as a kid. I haven't played it in a decade or more, so I can't say that I can, you know, reliably tell you that it's still good, but I had a lot of fun as a kid. Abracadabra! Alakazam! I remember that. Changing your vehicle with that. It's kind of funny. Silent says, bye. Queen Mira says, you sure be surprised that I said hi to you on the Xbox. Did you already say goodbye? Goodbye. Wow. Hi. I think we did chat, didn't we? Sorry. Bad memory. Yes, that's right. Oh, yeah. And I said, hey, let's play Rocket League maybe tomorrow. And you said, okay. And then nothing came out of it. I did play Rocket League, though. So if you want to play sometime, definitely should do some more of that. Okay, guys. I should probably find a Toad and save the game and end the stream. Sorry, guys. Poco has come in and started acting insane. And I love it. Why are you so crazy?
Because I'm going to get into bed in like 10 minutes. That's awesome.
Nice. Hey, I should do that too.
Yeah.
Totally should.
You should. I'm going to watch a show in bed, and then I'm going to go to bed.
I'm going to play
so nice.
a little bit of Harvest Moon, Innocent Life.
Marvest Hoon.
Marvest Hoon.
Innocent Ike.
Whoa, we are going into a new area instead of an old area. That is not where I mean to go.
Look at the little scared face.
He is, and actually, when there are more ghosts around, he starts humming nervously. And you can call out Mario's voice, and if he's really scared, his voice will, like, be all shaky. He'll be like, Mario! It's awesome. I'm going to try it now. He's not scared sounding, but he'll, at any time, if you press the A button, he'll just call for Mario. So if you see him shaking, he might have his voice shaking when you call for Mario. Mario!
Why is he calling for Mario?
Mario's missing. He's been stolen.
Oh, got
Luigi is actually rescuing Mario. How crazy is that?
it. Yeah.
I gotta admit, it's probably this other staircase, huh? Let's go this way.
Oh.
Whoa! Game Boy does hi to Poco.
Hey, Game Boy Toad. Did you
Let's see. Silence says to FiveJay, nuts and bolts, you don't have the same moves as the originals. You are stripped of your moves. I think it's terrible.
Did you talk to that girl yet?
Teach their own. Oh yeah, Game Boy Toad. Did you end up talking to that girl? Poco wanted to know.
I'm interested in your life. That's right.
I'm like, why am I so confused? Where am I going?
That's how I play video games, because now you know what it's like to be me.
But it doesn't need to be so confusing. Why?
That's how I play video games.
Yeah, but you misunderstand the basics. Sorry, I just had to hurl an insult her way quick. Yeah, you're welcome. No problem. Oh, I know what the problem is. I need to go outside, that's right, and find the toad that's crying in the outhouse. That's right. Now things make sense. What? I thought this was... It's not it. Let's see here. This is the Game Boy was made using a method called lateral thinking of withered technology. Is this typos? Because this stuff doesn't sound right so far. Meaning using old technology in new and innovating ways. That's why the Game Boy was monochrome and the NES was in color. People often mistake the Game Boy to be older. Oh no, it came out in '89, my birth year. Good stuff.
My birth year.
Game Boy says Poco. Pocopolis? Pocahontas? Pokes? Pokemon? Poker? Why it says the new one? The newer one. Queen Mira says, oh, I forgot that I don't have an Xbox One. Oh, you don't? Oh, sad, but I thought you said you had Rocket League. Is Rocket League on 360? Didn't think so. Silent says to FiveJay, hey Jay, if you want to play Rare Replay and test out nuts and bolts, I'm on tomorrow. Oh, nice. Cool. Tomorrow's Freedom Friday. Open world games and RPGs. I don't think there's any of that on there, sadly, but that would be fun to do sometime. Mira says just 360. Sorry, that's okay, Mira. Game One says Poca Latte? Pocono? I guess. Jibbo was leaving. See you, Jibbo. Thanks for coming, bud. Game Boy says, I actually accidentally walked past her in the halls. She was talking to a friend, but then she noticed I was passing her, looked to her friend, and blushed. Who knows, man? Who knows? Don't be a fake door. Oh, that was sad. I should have checked. Jibbo says, everybody have a good weekend. If I don't see you then. Alright, Jibbo, thanks, man. You have a good weekend, too. Oh, hang on. I gotta finish chats. Game Boy says, and then she was talking about my Instagram with her friend in the end hour. No, it's correct. Lateral thinking and of withered technology. Yeah, I think it made sense once I read a little further where you're talking about old and new together. So that's cool. I like that idea. It was also cheap for them to do that. Whitey says he's got PS4. I do have PS4. That's a good point. Yeah, it is newer. Silent says hello to Poco. What's up? Game Boy Toad says, do you think it means she likes me? Maybe. I still say you gotta talk to her, bro. That is still my statement. How do I get out of here? That's my statement right now. What does some guy gotta do to get out of here? Do I go in here? And then in here? And then somewhere else. The tea room. I just need to talk to a toad so I can save and be done. I guess I could save outside the stream. That would be acceptable, wouldn't it? It would be. Instead of you guys watching me walk the same hallway over and over again. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do that. Let's finish with the chats, then we'll end the stream. Silence says, hello, Poco. We already read that one. Game one says, with you being a girl and all. She's gone, sorry. Queen Mira says, GTA. Bye-bye now. See ya, Mira. Thanks for joining us. Game one says, Poco. Sorry. Silence says, bye to Mira. Whitey says, so you guys are going to start taking pictures to leave us hints about your surprise, Jay? Nope. Nope. I got a surprise, you know, my special announcement I will be telling them about eventually.
Oh yeah, it's...
Hey, shh! Don't you even. No, no, no. She's bad. That's what happens when you try and tantalize.
I spilled water all over his
Spoil.
fresh food.
You spoil the secret. You ruin his food. You gotta redo the work. Whitey says, so are you going to start taking... Nope, I already read that one. Gamer says, do you think that means she likes me? Gotta talk to her. Sorry. That's all the advice. Gamer says, say goodbye, my dudes. When you end it. Well, I just said it now, so there you go. Silence says, hey, Jay. I didn't mean test nuts and bolts on stream. Oh, good point, Silent. Good point. White Ace says, you're our favorite, Poco. That's what White Ace says. I'll tell her in case she didn't hear. Thanks, man. Gamer says, can Poco answer now that she's back? She's gone again, sorry. What happened? I zoned out. What happened, Silent Infection, is I'm ending the stream. Guys, thanks so much for being here. This was a lot of fun. I always like playing Luigi's Mansion and hanging out with you guys. Tomorrow, Freedom Friday. I'll just confirm that I actually have something going on. Don't have something going on tomorrow. Do we have anything going on tomorrow? No. Okay. Freedom Friday. So,
he can't
yes.
run his life at all.
I can't. I need her. I need her in my life. She's got to run my life.
Yeah, can't even eat up a plate of food.
Anyways, guys, thanks so much for coming. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And,
you didn't tell
bye-bye.
me what we're doing. It's fine.
Still not. See ya. Bye.